Why don't we give Cheryl just another minute, or ready to go? Okay. Okay, so it is now 2 o'clock. Yeah, why don't we call the meeting to order? We have a special meeting to the public on a essential air service program.
Okay, welcome.
Karen?
At least 72 hours prior to each regular Regional Airport Authority meeting, a complete agenda packet is available for review on the city's website at www.cityofmerced.gov or at the city clerk's office at 678 West 18th Street, Merced, California. All public records in relation to an open session item that are distributed to a majority of the commission will be available for public inspection at the city clerk's office during regular business hours. Assisted hearing devices are available for meetings held in the council chamber. For public comment, please obtain a speaker card from the Regional Airport Authority clerk. Members of the audience who wish to address the Regional Airport Authority are requested to complete a speaker card available at the podium against the back of the council chamber. Please submit the completed card to the Regional Airport Authority clerk before the item is called, preferably before the meeting begins. Material may be emailed to FlyMerced Airport at cityofmerced.gov no later than 1 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Please specify which portion of the agenda you're commenting on, for example, report item number or public comment. Your comments will be presented to the Regional Airport Authority at the appropriate time. Any correspondence received after 1 will be distributed to the Regional Airport Authority and retained for the official record.
Thank you, Karen. Well, let's call the meeting to order. And if you would join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Karen, if you take the roll call.
Chairman Robert Scoble,
Present.
Vice Chair Jim Song,
Present.
Sabrina Bong,
Present.
Saeed Sohail,
Present.
and Delvina Johnson.
Present.
Okay, thank you. So why don't we move right on to item D, business for the day for this meeting? Karen?
Item 25-1019 is appoint 3 members from the Regional Airport Authority to form an ad hoc subcommittee for the purpose of reviewing and providing recommendations regarding essential air service. Proposals received by the United States Department of Transportation.
Good afternoon, Authority members and Authority Member Abong. It's been less than 24 hours and you're back at it again. So thank you for also serving on the Recreation Commission. We get the opportunity to participate in the EAS Essential Air Service Program that occurs either every 2 to 4 years, depending on the length of the contract. Okay, Karen, we lost.
I know.
Currently, our essential air service provider is Advanced Air. And then this is a 4-year term with Advanced Air. And EAS, the Department of Transportation sends out a request for proposal. And they give a deadline, which in this case, they were, go ahead.
Ooh.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. There you go. Thank you. In this case, the RFPs went out in May. They were due July 11th, and we received 4 providers and a total of 5, right, correct me if I'm wrong, 5 proposals. And we get the opportunity to review those proposals. First of all, they have to comply with the minimum requirements from the EAS, and that is contained in attachment A of what's required. Then we sort of put not sort of, we do put a score sheet together of things that we're looking for as an airport of what we would like to see in the provider. So EAS is simply, it's a subsidy program through the Department of Transportation for small to mid-size airports such as ours that wouldn't normally have air service if it weren't for the subsidy. So we have been served before by Scenic Airlines, by Advanced Air, and there have been several others because we participated in the program for several years. They've been very effective in our community, and our biggest desire out of all this is to reach 10,000 employments as a whole for the airport, because that brings in a substantial amount it's over $1 million that would come into the airport that we are able to use as we please. Again, the DOT issued the request for proposal, and they are very specific on what they are looking for within their proposal. Those that meet the criteria are then forwarded to the city again, which we received on July 11th. Your opportunity now is to form a committee of 3, and this committee of 3 would then work with staff on evaluating the proposals. So there is the proposal evaluation, and then the process includes a few more steps. Traditionally, this is not policy, it's just been a practice. It's typically been the chair, the vice chair, and then one other elected to the subcommittee. Not holding you to that, it's just something that has been practiced over the years when we've had to do this. So again, the subcommittee duties would involve serving with city staff. Your staff in this case who would be working beside you on the proposals are Rhett and Karen, and there would be some support from the Office of Economic Development. You would read and review the EAS proposals. We would discuss them because we're all going to have different views on what is being proposed. We would then call the proposers and ask them to interview, and we would have an oral board panel of the 5 of you to review and to discuss what they are proposing. In some cases, they're going to be here in person. In other cases, they're going to want a virtual meeting. In the past, we've accommodated both. Then the job of the subcommittee is to come back to the Regional Airport Authority and make their recommendation to the Airport Authority. The Airport Authority then, their step is to provide a recommendation to the City Council. Once Council hears the recommendation from the Airport Authority, they will deliberate it, and more than likely they will be contacted by the proposers, and they're already starting to get contacted now, so that's why we're establishing this process. But they would consider a recommendation to the U.S. Department of Transportation. It should be noted the DOT, they're the final decision maker. However, they take into heart very much who we propose and why as the EAS carrier. And Karen, I think this is our 3rd round of it, and generally those whom we've recommended have, let me rephrase that, the council has recommended have been selected by them. The last was a transition from Boutique Air to Advanced Airlines. We had a few hiccups in the process, but eventually, after all was said and done, Advanced Air was selected, and they started service January. And I will stop at that point, and if there are any questions of staff or me, please feel free to do so. But again, we are asking you select the members and then vote on the members you want of the 3, and then direct staff and the subcommittee to work together on the proposal evaluations.
How long is the timeline of this process?
Short. It's a quick turnaround time. August 10th is when we need to have our 12th, I'm sorry. August 12th is when we need to have our recommendation into the DOT. So there may be where you have, and Bob, you and I are more accustomed to 3 months. It didn't happen this time.
Yeah.
So it's a quick turnaround time. I apologize for calling you by your first name, authority member.
That's okay. Not a problem. So really, the subcommittee has to be done well before the 12th.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're looking
we're-
at least a week prior, and maybe even sooner than that.
More than likely sooner, because we have to prepare the administrative report, and we have to have that in 10 days before the council meeting
Oh, okay,
date.
so yeah.
So you're gonna have multiple meetings during the weeks, and the proposers are gonna have very short
Yeah,
notice.
yeah, so maximum would be probably 2 weeks
Correct.
from today. Okay, all right. Well, let me, as chair, let me ask the first question. I think, selecting the group, I think the first part of it is really from the group, who is interested in being on the subcommittee? My experience with having done this before, I think we were all very qualified to make the decision. The information will be relatively upfront, and I think it's really a perspective of not technical so much as it is what the community feels it needs. Okay, so, I don't know, anybody want to nominate themselves? Okay. Okay. So we have, so I get it right, Sabrina?
Yes.
Okay. And even though Frank said usually it's the chairs on the committee, I am not locked into having to be here. I will gladly bid, but I'm not locked in
Again.
by any means, so.
Been a
please.
practice, not a policy.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
We needed, oh, I'm sorry,
Yes,
Delvina,
pardon me?
Delvina,
Devlin, okay,
Delvina.
okay, okay. So that's two,
I would not be able to just due to some extenuating circumstances.
okay.
Do you yourself work? Do you yourself work?
Well, I don't mind being a part of it, but at the same time, I'd like to see others involved. I mean, I've done one of these when we selected the prior one. So I'm perfectly willing to stand to the side and help anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Now, keep in mind, at
So
these
that's
meetings,
Shahid,
keep in mind, at these meetings, we can only have 3 authority members, because the moment we cross over to 4, it becomes a quorum.
Okay.
So it will always be the 3 plus the 2 airport staff members.
so I think we have 3 adequate recommendations. So if somebody would like to make a motion that we appoint these 3 to the subcommittee to provide a report to the commission for us to provide a report to city council or recommendation to city council. Can I get a second? or
I
first?
motion.
Pardon? I'm sorry.
I motion.
You have motions, so anyone want a second?
I second that motion.
Second, okay, so we have first and a
Chairman
second.
Scoble, if I may, I know we don't have any members of the audience, but we do have to open for comment and close for comment.
Oh, okay.
Again, we
All right.
don't have anybody,
thank you,
but,
Frank. So do we have any comments from the community, from the audience? Hearing none?
thank you,
Okay.
sir.
So we have a motion first seconded. So all in favor or not, please cast your votes. Okay, we have one. Oh, Cheryl's not here. Who didn't vote? We have, oh, Delvina, down all the way at the bottom. That's why I don't see 5. So if you can cast your vote.
She did vote though.
Oh, but it didn't pop up on the screen. So Delvina is showing a yes?
There's 5 yes.
Okay, so we have 5 there.
motion
So
carries.
she's showing up under Cheryl Hirsch,
Oh, shit.
Yay, motion carries.
right? Is that how we see it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I see we have 5 votes, basically 100%. So the motion is passed.
So now your other parts, there were 3, is that having all 3 motions into one? To where you select the committee, you're confirming the committee, and then you're directing the committee to start the evaluation
That's what I
process.
thought we had done.
Okay.
So
All we need
3
is a yes, and I'm
yeah.
happy.
I think that's the way, I don't know that I said it as eloquently as you did, but
Yeah.
you're fine.
Okay,
Thanks, Frank.
all right. Any other discussion, or I think we're closed on that topic? So we have our committee.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
And committee
Okay,
members-
did we want to go through it all, the attachments or the essential air
No.
subjects, or everybody will have that?
We will be asking the subcommittee members to read attachment, or, the first attachment that has the EAS overview. And then, Ms. Baker and Rhett will be getting a hold of you, and, you're gonna get a stack of books to read very quickly. They're right here, so you get to take some of them home with you.
Pardon me?
We have some here, so they actually get to take homework with them.
Okay. So I guess we are complete, so can I have a motion to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn the meeting.
Okay, and a second?
I second that.
Okay. Firsted and seconded, and so we are adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for giving
And
up
thank you
part of your
for putting this
afternoon.
together so quickly.
Yeah.